Carly Queen. Hi, this is Carly Queen 113, and this is my thoughts on chapters 489. The biggest obvious one was a fairy tale, of course. The chapter went by really fast. There was a lot of stuff going on in this chapter, which is why it went by fast. Like we have the part where we have everybody facing August, and he gets to the point where I don't know, like after Brandish realizes she hits him, she attacks him, he attacks Brandish, and he's gotten full rage mode. And then he talks about like demolition mode, which it looks like here that Natsu and all of them have been completely destroyed. Then after that, so it makes me wonder if they're really badly injured or how they would have survived. But it's Hiramashima, and like most of his heroes, actually all of his heroes, like survive somehow. Um, then after that, we next part. So the first part was uh, whatever August and all of them. Then after that, we have the part where Mavis is with Kenna, and she uses fairy glitter and is successful, and Mavis actually wakes up. Um, but she can't feel anything because she's been like frozen solid for like 100 years. But um, I was kind of excited to see that because I was hoping that if like the thought projection or whatever it was destroyed, her spirit or whatever would return to her body. And it makes me wonder what's going to happen when Zareth realizes that she's not actually alive, she's not actually dead, but she's perfectly fine. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen there. But the biggest hype part about this was Eileen and Acknowledgia, like where she was fighting Acknowledgia, Logia, and then they were just talking a lot of about a lot of stuff. And then she attacked him, and then he didn't understand the magic, and then she's like, "Well, this is because it's from the New Age. So New Age is like new magic, and she learned it from Zareth, and Zareth did not expect her to use that magic. Um, it's the universe world reconstruction, so she can like totally reconstruct everything. That's pretty insane. Um, that makes me wonder what the extent of that is. But Agnology did not believe it. He called her a high enchanter, which we tell her finds out what she is. And then she says she's from the New Age, so this magic hasn't been invented yet. So I guess I was leading some to believe, is she actually from the future? You know how Zareth tends to play with time. Is she from the future? And if she's from the future, is she like Urza's daughter or something? Or it's pretty much established that she's got some connection to Urza. I'm beginning to think that maybe she's Urza's sister or whatever after all, but we'll find out. And then after we go with this part where she's all like, "I'll see you. I hope to see you again. Acknowledge ya." The chapter pretty much ends there. Well, not really. It's just everybody sees the light. You know, everybody's like, "Natsu, Lucy, the light's so gone. They're gone." And then they see the light of Eileen's magic, and Mavis is like, "It's so bright. It's so bright." So, it like covered the entire Fiore. So, it was a pretty really fast-paced chapter, and I really liked it. The things that made me wonder though is are not to them dead or practically dead? Is Eileen from the future? And also, what exactly is this world reconstruction magic? How do you reconstruct the world? Does that mean she's going to switch things around? I'm not sure. But the next chapter after that is called Fairy Tale Zero. And so it makes me think that we're going to go back to time, and it makes me wonder if maybe did she reconstruct the world so it was pre-Fairy Tale Zero time, or um, are we going to see Zara again? And is this basically like an alternate reality, or is it like, I don't know, say Mavis doesn't meet Zara or something, which means Fairy Tale wouldn't exist in the first place. But that was pretty much the thing. Was Eileen's really strong? She has this really cool attack. We don't know what's going to happen. Natsu and Ness and all of them are pretty much gone. They're like gone. I'm not sure if they're probably not dead, but I'm wondering exactly how much damage they got. Then we have Mavis is awake. What's going to happen when she meets Zareth? So I don't know. What do you think? Um, And I wonder how he's gonna react. He's like, because here he was thinking that she was dead, unless he knew that she wasn't really dead and it was just part of this game of his. That Eileen said she's gonna end, which she says she wants to bring the war to end quickly. So it's really crazy. So it's like, does he know that Mavis is not really dead? Does he think she's actually dead? What exactly is Fairy Heart? Is it just Mavis, or is it Mavis in the stone? I'm curious about what the power is, but I'm hoping we get an explanation next chapter, especially considering the next chapter being called Fairy Tale Zero. So, that's all. Thank you. Bye.